You might look into what they call clean RF. Built out of super good-looking components and really put together well and not bad price.
Is that the adjustable that you're referring to?
Yeah, it is adjustable. He makes from 1, 2, and 4K, I think. I'm running the 2K when I think it's $69. Not dirt cheap, but if you're like somebody earlier, Joe said he just needed a lower, lesser one, I think he built one.
So that's cleanrf.com?
Yes, that is what it says on there, cleanrf.com. The more attenuation I put to it, the higher that number goes in that automatic AT box says.
Yeah, I would have thought that would have been the opposite. The more attenuation you add, the lower that number would be.
Well, I could be wrong about which way is more or less, but counterclockwise is the way I turned it to get that number to go below 15. So that may be actually adding more attenuation. I didn't see the operation flat. I actually just put it halfway in between highest and lowest and been running it there. And it was 18, and I noticed where I rolled it to the left counterclockwise, that number went down in the box you were referring to. So that may have actually been adding more attenuation and giving it less signal. That makes sense, really. The other way may have been giving it more signal. That may be
right. The higher
you
the gain you can have out of the back of that little box is the way that you're describing.
I guess the number that they've got in coalition with I'm used to the right counterclockwise being increased. So I guess I'm increasing the amount of sampling or amount of what I am sampling. I'm raising that number, which would be an equivalent of decreasing the attenuation, right?
Correct.
So that's probably the number that they're using to coincide with the right-hand turn. The bigger, the going right-handed, that's a bigger sample, a bigger portion that I'm sampling, and going left is adding attenuation. But it's also a lesser sample that I'm sampling, so that makes sense. I may be increasing attenuation, but I'm decreasing the amount that I'm sampling. So anyway, it's adjustable, works nice, built well. 2K I think is 69 or 79. I can't remember. I think they went up a little bit when I looked lately. Wake up, Charlie.
I was just thinking, that's not even noticed that at all.
Well, it's a number you have to be looking at it while you're transmitting because it changes to other reading when you're not transmitting.
Yeah. Well, next time I get on mine, I'll look at it. See if you ask us to make the adjustment in this adjustment,
You make the adjustment on the actual sampler, on the RF sampler, it's adjustable. My RF sampler is adjustable.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, the guy from Clean RF, he builds them all adjustable.
Okay.
That looks like a pretty nice product. By the way, Charlie, did you ever hook up Pure Signal on yours to where it's working with that mercury?
Yeah, I did. It works great. But, I just noticed any adjustment on it, though, the Pure Signal box. But, yeah, it works well, and get about 550 watts out of my computer with that, don't you?
Well, did you order that pure signal sampler from the guy that does the Mercury amplifiers? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I think that's the same one Dave has got.
Well, I didn't notice any adjustment on it.
No, mine doesn't have an adjustment.
It probably don't need it.
No, it probably doesn't. Yours is probably a fixed gain. Dave really doesn't need it. It seems to be working really quite well.
Yeah. It's 65 dB, that's all.
Contact. I'm going to pick up here a little bit and just let you know, number one, your signal's kind of fading in and out, but I think I caught what you were saying. Are you having RF feedback issues when you're running an end-fed antenna? And you've added ferrites at various places, one of which is at the base of the transformer of your end-fed. Am I understanding that correctly? Is your end-fed antenna transformer mounted real close to your Radio Shack, or have you got some distance between the shack and the antenna?
How much distance between the radio
ground
and the
wire coming from the transformer separately than just the coax itself? Do you have a separate ground wire coming? Okay. So that will probably work then. Most of the time, on end-fed antennas, many people not run a separate ground wire, and they utilize the shielding on the coax to work as kind of a counterpoise on that. And you are getting some energy coming off of that coax. So you want to be sure that you choke that somewhere down the line. If you choke it right up at the transformer, then you're going to decrease your performance unless you have that separate ground wire. Go ahead. Well, you're putting a choke at the output of the amplifier. That's probably a good place to do it. That's what you're doing is you're filtering any common mode current before it goes back into the amplifier. I'm not sure what kind of choke you're running. I think it's at 31 meg. The more turns you can get through a ferrite core, the better off you are. probably not getting a lot of common mode chokes or common mode current between the amplifier and the radio. If everything is working correctly, probably most of the issue is coming on the backside of the amplifier. But it doesn't hurt to put those chokes on there. Are you say you're running QRP now, or just not running the amp? Did it still not work? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, and somebody else pick it up and offer your comments.
I think you hit all the right points, especially if that transformer is close to the shack, you will have lots of problems. So I got to check out of here, guys. Enjoyed it. See you later tonight. W4TAP. Adios.
Cheers, Dave. Catch you later. KW4E.
I just do it right here. Just ain't on me to do it here. Good evening, Dave. Good to hear you, buddy. WW4 Charlie.
See you, Charlie. 73. Talk with you later, Dave. AD4
73, Gary.
Yeah, I think, Charlie, I've been meaning to do it. Not just today. I got in here talking with Mel and them, and the next thing I know, they was gone and all y'all was here. But I'm going to start congregating up about 85, I think, 84, 85, 83, 45, somewhere in there. I feel like that some of the regulars here, and I understand you got a place you used to hanging out to talk to, and here when someone else gets on, people you talk to on a everyday basis. I really feel like we kind of intrude on some of that space. I know they will say, "Oh, nobody owns frequency," and I get all that, but still, if it's somebody that's been listening, talking to a certain group for years, and you used to monitoring there, I just feel like I'd be better served to congregate up 3 or 4 KC anyway. Go ahead and pick that up, Charlie, somebody.
Yeah. Go ahead, MD.
Better and good audio.
On my end, I can understand you now. I hear you. I was getting a lot of fading before. Pick it up there, Gary.
I just said way better and good audio. I'm in a little town called Lawrenceburg. Alpha Delta 4 Fox Lima. Gary is the name, and Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, south of Knoxville, also known as Crossroads of Dixie, birthplace of gospel music, and one of the many homes of David Gospel. Roger. AD4FL, I'm listening. Y'all jump in. Go ahead.
Yeah. I think it's Phil. Anyway, this is Charlie Mack. I'm in Alabama, a little town of Rainbow. Very good. And my call is WW4CM. They call me Charlie Mack. Got good signal. Appreciate your help, also. Well, we're glad to have you, and if you put up with us, we'll just pick on the have you. Go ahead, Gordon. He did help in secret, didn't he?
Boy, he really did. The name here is Gordon, call sign KW4EX, located in Lake Lanier, Georgia, about 40 miles north of Atlanta. You've got a really good signal and good audio. Now, it's good to hear you. I'm glad to make you wait.
You did the work. It's playing pretty. You know, Bill, I got to tell you, Gary over in Lawrenceburg's got an illegal. And I hate to tell you that, but it is illegal.
Well, Charlie, you should be one to talk because of your illegal microphone.
Oh, me. Well, my job, I hope they're doing a good job for me. A wireless headset called a Jobber, and I really do enjoy it. That's what Brother Gary's operates too. And I'm operating a Flex 6400M. My amplifier is the Mercury 3. I'm running about a kilowatt. Jobber, Jabra, and these things are real neat, and several people operate them. David just got out, has one, Gordon has one, no Gordon's on him. It gives you the versatility of moving around, and it's just a very, very comfortable. It's got good stability. I really like it. I've had this phone for 10 or 12 years. I really enjoy it. I don't say it in my radios, but anyway, there's a guy that you can look up in this call list, Kilo Tango 9 Delta. Charles Clay, you know him, and he sells these and fixes up the cable and everything for you for whatever radio you want. And they're a reasonable price, and he's a good guy to deal with. Yeah, it's a Kilo Tango 9. Delta. Yeah, KT9B. His name is Charles. He's up to Illinois. Very good guy to deal with. He's just very pleasant. He's a ham, and he operates going on his 990 and his truck as well. Anyway, there's several of the guys I don't know, Brother Gary. Maybe 10 guys I know we know one of these things.
Yeah, more. Yeah, I just switched over to mine as well.
So look, I missed the fourth. I fixed my box up here. Pretty good on those. Yeah, I'm not sure now what they cost, because, you know, everything has gone up, but I think the last one I bought was like $125, and that includes the cable and everything, but now I like the double ear. Now, you can get a single or a double ear, and I think the double is maybe a little bit more, but I think around $125. I use mine if I don't use it to transmit on, I use it to listen on, and I can go down the hall and, you know, and I catch up with them guys when they go to talking about it. Well, I know
Charlie, I got
a problem too. I have to wear hearing aids, but I do well with these, and they don't cover your whole ear. And that way, if Susie comes in and says something to me, even if they don't, I still am able to understand her and talk to her. So they're pretty neat for me.
I got a question, Charlie.
Okay, go ahead.
Since you run that double ear version, does that mean you get twice the pleasure out of this hobby?
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but you know me, I just enjoy 100% of everything.
With two micro with a speaker in each ear, Gordon, you can hear all the doubles.
That double there.
Well, you ought to be able to hear all of it because when you got two speakers, one in each ear, you can hear all the doubles.
Yeah. KB4 PTJ. It is. It's Will up Williamsburg, Kentucky. I think I talked to Charlie Mack there a 3 weeks ago. Yeah, you did, Will. Good to hear you, buddy. Sounding good. Yeah, you guys are strong here this evening. You doing good? I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, we're good, man. Just flip the Kenwood on here, and there you guys was talking. Yeah. Kenwood radios have a detection on there. They catch us, I think, most of the time. There you go. Yeah. I can't remember what Kenwood is it. Where you running? I'm on the 990 right now. I've got the 890 sitting here. I'll alternate them back and forth, but I'm on the 990. All right. Good radio, man. I tell you, well, I have actually got the 890 and the 990 now, and I like them both, but you know what I say, the 890 is half of the 990. Yeah. Well, I tell you what really helped mine is I bought the ST990 speaker, and then I put the acoustic kit from DX Engineering in there, the brand, and it really made a difference, man, on the quality of the sound. Oh, yeah. I had the speaker of mine too. I had to buy one, but I didn't use it that much. I've got a phone speaker that I use for everything, but well, I rarely use it anymore with this Jabra headset. I just wear it all the time with everything. Yeah, I get on 75 at night, and there's an old guy up in Ohio. He runs that on old college gear. Oh, really? Wow. Pick it up, Gordon. You met Will? You know Will?
I don't believe Will and I had the pleasure of talking for Will. My name is Gordon. I'm call sign KW4EX, located about 40 miles north of Atlanta on Lake Lanier.
Okay, Gordon, you're strong up here. In Williamsburg, I don't think we've ever talked. Yeah, I know about where you're located down there. My dad's got a bunch of family down in that part of the world. But anyway, sounding good.
Well, you got a good signal coming out of that Kenwood. It's really doing good in here. So anyhow, we're running a non-7000 radio along with a Flex KPA 15.
Well, I'm on the 990 driving a Drake L4B, and the microphone is Electro Voice RE20.
Well, that's a good microphone, and you got a real fine setup. Great signal. So, anyhow, Gary still in there?
I'm listening. Go ahead, Fred.
Pick it up, Gary.
Well, I don't know that I've got anything to add or contribute to that. So I'm just been fiddling around here and listening, and I enjoy listening to y'all talk while I fiddle around here with chores around the house. I've about got all of them done I want to do. I'm thinking now toward what am I going to eat for supper, but I've got that took care of too. Just gotta wait on the better half to get here. I'll probably eat with her before we go off. The Tuesday afternoon step study at 6 o'clock at her Celebrate Recovery meeting at church there. RAD4FL.
Well, I'm going to jump back in and say 73 to everybody. I'm going to take off and go build us a fire stove down here in the den so we can kind of get it warmed up before the colder weather comes in this evening. So try to get back on after a while, maybe catch y'all down on 80 meters a little bit later. Will, it's a pleasure meeting you. Charlie, good talking to you. And Gary, good talking to you as well. I don't know who else is left in here. Maybe Sam. I hadn't heard Sam idea in a while. But anyhow, I'll say 73, everybody, and we'll catch you a little bit later. AW 48.
Indeed. Hey, Bill, where are you located? Okay, good deal. Well, I'm glad you joined us. It's good to meet you, and I think you got everything set pretty well. You sounded mighty good.
It's okay with this. Yeah, I kind of like to come down here. I can't get on all the time. I'm in this occupation. I take care of my mother-in-law right now. So I can get on off and on here, but I got nothing to do. But people with you guys,
Bill, it's Kilo Tango 9 Delta is his call. You're looking up, and I'm not sure, Brother Gary, is his email on QRZ, but you have his email address, don't you?
Yeah, I got his email and phone number, whichever one you want, or both. Or I think he likes for you to email him the best. Yeah, but he is good on QRZ, but his email is Blade, which is the same as his last name. That's Bravo Lima Alpha Delta Echo Sierra Blade 1949 dot Charlie Bravo, which is his initial, Charles Blades. Blades 1947 dot CB at gmail.com. gmail.com. You got it. If you look up KT9D on QRZ, his address and web page and his email is all right there. Yeah, I would recommend if you're hard of hearing to get both ears, and you still really hear anybody comes in the room. They don't put off all the sound. But if you're hard of hearing like I am, you want both ears, in my humble opinion. But the way this thing is made, you can always take one and put it right behind your ear and just keep right on talking. If you don't want it on your ear, you can flip the talking boom to come in from the left or the right, either one. And you can put the other one right behind your ear to leave your ear open if that's how you like to run. Helping on the radio all day and just kind of switch around like that from time to time. Just to kind of give you ear rest, but it is real lightweight. It doesn't put much pressure on your ear for long periods of time. I hope you good luck with that. And Charles, we can go to things like that. I've got that intercom, guys. I really enjoyed it. Feel good to meet you. We'll look for you again. Join on with us anytime. We'll be able to hear you again. Have a good day. I don't know. 73 and Charlie Mike. Have a good day. See you, Animal Polly. Yeah. 84 ETJ. See you later, Charlie Mike. See you later, everybody. I'll bring you just a little while, probably. It makes you get them back. We're going to talk to you. See y'all. Somebody else come in and The Jabra can only transmit 4K wide. It won't do anything above 4K as far as an RF profile goes. So 4K wide, but it's I mean, you got thing I can hear you listening to it now, so that's about it. I can adjust it, so you can expect it to sound pretty good and work pretty good. It's not high fidelity or broadband video.
No, I really want to do that.
Say amount. Oh, I got you. Well, the only two-year model that I know of, and there may be others now, I haven't looked for them in a long time. I use the 9460 Pro is the one that I'm using. I've got about 4 of them. I got 2 of them on the charger at all times. I got one for parts and one for a backup that kind of were the little bit older ones, but they're still working. So I can rob parts off of them if I wanted to, but they just got a little bit worn, and the joints and the fittings and everything. I'd repaired it boom a couple of times, so I keep 2 of them running all the time, and that's all I use 100% of the time is the Jabra headset.
Yeah, that sounds great. And you running at 6400 at the moment?
All right, what was the question? I got 6400, but what was the question? I'm running a Hermes Light 2 Plus.
Yeah, we're good. I run one also, but we're running an hour going back into little PA 50 watts amp, and then that goes into the FTP to get a 5K. And with pure signal, I don't worry about running to 2 amps. So
yeah, I'm clipping along about 700 watts. I'm running the Hermes at about a half a watt, 3/4 of a watt, and I'm running that into a little solid state homebrew, and then it's going into the ACOM 2008. So I'm only putting about 20 watts into it. It's talking at about 700-800.
yeah, that's about what I do. Maybe up to a kilowatt. But really enjoying that radio. I think I was an early adopter. So I assume that you're using software and running the audio, like you said, to you're not running an 8-pin connector with your home. You're running it using the codec in the software.
Yep. I'm just running the latest version of Thetis and Tweak for the HL2, and whatever onboard, manipulation you can do there with the audio in the Thetis software. And that's all, just the little Jabra headset, the hardware is the Hermes Light 2 Plus, and the microphone you'd already know about, and then the little homebrew amp. No outboard gear of any kind, though. That's all I run is just the little Hermes and the Jabra headset.
Hermes is so remarkable. I've gotten several people very interested in it because we have a little group. But most fans I talk to, they just don't believe that something that costs so little and is so small to do a greater radio as it is, right?
Well, when you park it on top of your little computer and then put your little mini driver there next to it, you see it all together, then you kind of understand how it comes across like it comes across. But yeah, the little Hermes hardware is quite impressive. the power in that setup is not in the Hermes hardware or the Apache Lab hardware. It's in Theta software. That's where the power is.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I run it in our travel. And just started out.
Well, my friend, I was on the way out here getting a couple loose ends tied up before Mama gets here for supper. So I'm going to get on out. It's good to meet you and talk with you today. Sounding good. And catch anybody that's still listening to me, catch you later in 7.3s. And won't you fly in here the next little bit down to 3.664. Anybody's welcome to join us if you can. See you there. AD4FL. Catch y'all around the band somewhere soon.
Yeah, there's a let me have the name on it.
Name here, Gary. Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee.
Contact. Go ahead. Good evening. This is Kilo Fox 4, Romeo Alpha Lima. Name is David in Richmond, Virginia. Yeah, very good, David. Kilo Fox 4, and the American Record down. Educated Shane, Kilo 2, Kilo. We are very good very good, yeah, Ken. Thank you for coming back to me. I've been listening for about 30 minutes to the various frequency, and you're selling really good tonight. It's really over here in Richmond, Virginia, and I'm ready to fix an older Flex, a Flex 5000A, and into a very old Dentron MLA 1200 amp, single tube, and I might be putting out about 100 watts over. That sounds good. Sounds really good. What is the second position? Sure. Kilo Fox 4, Romeo Alpha Lima. That's the great. Romeo Alpha Lima. Well, you do a great job. And great to see you keeping the tube industry solid. We just about 3 years ago, we went to the state from the back there. So right now, we really got at least easy at 1.5K. It's putting out 1,000 million. Very expensive data. Actually, for RAL, I buy mainly used equipment, and I think about the only thing I ever bought new was my conductor tuner. But I fix stuff too, so I don't mind buying stuff as long as I can figure out how to make it work. That is. I was looking at your webpage on the QRZ. It looks like you fly a pretty good size model airplane. Is that one of those, an OP-10 Bronco? No, I don't have a Bronco. A Bronco got the motor. There's a model of it. Very packaged. But, I don't know. That's not much to jet. That's kind of where my focus is. Anyway, I gotta run. Let's do a little break. Thanks for the call. And we'll look for it again. I realize that's the meat on the grill, but I need
Lima, Mike calling CQ. CQ.
CQDX. This is North America. Kilo Bravo 9. Whiskey Lima, Florida. Kilo Bravo 9. Whiskey Lima, Foxtrot, CQDX, CQDX. NADX outside the USA. This is North America. Kilo Bravo 9. Whiskey Lima, Foxtrot. QRZDX, NADX. This is North America, stateside. Kilo Bravo 9. Whiskey Lima, Foxtrot. Right here on the Gulf Coast of Florida, North America. QRZDX. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX 40, CQDX 40 meters. This is North America. Kilo Bravo 9. Whiskey Lima, Foxtrot. QRZ. There's somebody in there right now. I got static flash. Noise pretty well taking me out. I got almost 5 and 8 noise level here, and then I got static crashes. So sorry, old man, just not able to pull you out. I'm on a vertical antenna on top of it, and you get more than that. Yeah, pretty noisy. I was out here earlier and went off the air and spit that noise and noise. I shot it down by now, but it's storm past here, so sometimes you hear lightning all the time. Yeah, I didn't get that last one there, so I see 73 to you, old man. Yeah, if the noise wasn't here, I'd be able to copy it, but I guess I'm going to go QR2 again, and I don't know. I'll go back to clean up the shack a little bit here. I don't really like watching TV too much here, so. And all the bands are just terrible here, so. 73, good luck, and Happy New Year. KB9WL out of Port Richey, Florida. Clear and QRP. Kilowatt 4 and the Kilo Quebec for Julie. I'm not using the last letter. My license is about 5 and 8, and you're right around in here somewhere, so I'll give you maybe a 3 license for all the static prices here, so. When we make the contact, there'll be under those letters. I guess we had like 5 or 6 tornadoes last night. We were under a tornado watch and a flood watch, and this was in the road. That certain classes that failed, and pretty well it was kind of windy and stuff, but it wasn't too long. I'd say maybe some 30 miles, 45 miles an hour when you got coming through Happy New Year too. Yeah, I always like it. Have a good night. KB9WL QRP, and it's the frequency and oil.
I'm running 1500 watts to the original end here, so that might be why you can hear me relatively good, I think, so I don't know, but 1500 watts, like